Hello everybody, it's Pete from Hermitage Road. This is an update on the TMD, where I put the tracks in last week and showed you. Now I've got the shed fitted, and I've also painted up a lot of concrete around there, and you can see in front of you a small fueling point. This is lubricating oil. Further along we've got a small servicing shed with the Class 47 poking out of it and some oil tankers waiting to be unloaded. This is a side view of the engine shed, which is the Bachmann version. I've also lowered the shelf that I've got my controllers fitted on to give a better view of the shed. These are my new fueling points. They're 3D printed. I got them off the internet, and there's also another oil tank fitted there. These require painting. I haven't got to it yet, and I also need to put in a hard standing underneath the shed. Further along you can see the crew shed, crew quarters for them. This will be the old steam shed, which is now being used for diesel storage, and there's also a set of the Bachmann fuel tanks down there on the head shunt. As you can see, I've got Class 37 poking its nose out of the engine shed just by the fuel points. There is still a lot of detailing to do, and also ballasting, which I haven't done yet. This is an overall view of the two sheds, the two modern image sheds, and there is my control panel shelf, which was sticking up above the engine shed and spoiling the view of it. I think it's an improvement what I've done there. There's so much work to do on an engine shed. It's the little details that make the difference on it. I've got some some jacks to put in, lifting jacks to go in the shed. Obviously a lot of personnel to scatter around. I hope to keep you up with progress every week on this. I've been trying to do as much as I can in the last week. I think it's the painting of the grey areas has improved the looks of it. It looks more like an engine shed area than it did before. It's been very hot today up in the loft. I'm boiling at the moment. I turned my fan off because unfortunately the fan was making too much noise and it was being picked up by the microphones on the phone. So I'm going to sweat for a little bit. Some of the positions of the buildings may be changed around. Just sort of put them here more or less to give you a view of what's on the layout and what I've got in mind. There also got to be some static grass put in, some foliage, bushes, trees, not too many because it's an engine shed. I think the whole shed area will hold possibly about 8 locomotives, maybe a shunter as well. So that seems a reasonable amount for the layout. If you put too many locos on there, it just looks like a line of scrap locos if you're not careful. I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Usually I run a loco, but I'm not going to bother this evening. If you could like, subscribe, share and comment on this video is appreciated. I've recently reached the dizzying heights of 90 subscribers, and when I set out I never thought I'd get this many, so I thank everybody who subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you probably next week. Bye.